Sometimes the biggest impact isn't a single headline-grabbing event. It's the quiet, consistent work that creates these incredible ripples of change. Today, we're going to look at how one university's Faculty of Nursing is doing exactly that, making a difference that goes way beyond its campus walls. Let's dive in. Okay, so at the very heart of everything they do is this mission. But look, this is way more than just a catchy phrase they put on a brochure. It's really a three-part promise that acts as the blueprint for every single program, every partnership, and every student interaction. This is their North Star, and as you're about to see, they take it very, very seriously. So, how do you turn a mission like that into actual motion? Well, the faculty strategy is built on three really powerful pillars that all work together. Getting out there with direct community service, building strategic collaborations with other major players, and, maybe most importantly, hands-on development for their students, turning all that theory into actual life-saving practice. All right, let's start with that first pillar. This is all about taking that expertise out of the lecture hall and putting it directly into the hands of the people who need it most. This is really where the story begins, out in the community. And when they say community outreach, they are not messing around. Just look at the sheer geographic range of their medical convoys. These aren't just one-off events. This is a sustained, dedicated effort to bring healthcare directly to people who might otherwise go without. It's a huge commitment to reaching all kinds of diverse and often underserved places, from rural villages to bustling urban centers. And it's not just about doing medical checkups. They're also laser-focused on education and awareness across a huge range of really critical issues. We're talking about everything from mental health support for new mothers to professional ethics for the next generation of nurses, and even organizing vital blood donation drives. This is what a real, holistic approach to public health actually looks like. Of course, making a large-scale impact is almost never a solo mission. So the second ripple of their influence comes from these smart, strategic partnerships that just amplify their efforts and expand what they're capable of doing. And this isn't just a list of impressive names. Each one of these partnerships is totally strategic. By collaborating with Queen Margaret University in the UK, they make sure their programs are meeting global standards of excellence. Working with the legendary Magdi Yacoub Foundation, that gives their students access to absolutely world-class elite CPR training. And teaming up with the Rotary Club lets them tackle specific, crucial community needs, like elderly care. This is how you build a powerful network for change. So you've got this amazing community action, and you've got these powerful partnerships. What happens when you combine them? Well, you create something permanent. This next part isn't just another ripple. This is the big wave, the culmination of all their experience into a lasting, life-saving legacy. So here's the big question, right? After years of fieldwork and all this specialized training, how do you make sure that knowledge doesn't just disappear? How do you build it into the very fabric of the institution so it benefits every student and the entire community for years and years to come? The answer is actually pretty simple, but it's also incredibly profound. You build a permanent home for that knowledge, a dedicated, official, basic life support, or BLS training center. This is where all that experience gets transformed into something that lasts. And this center has a crystal clear purpose. First, it's about training everyone, from first-year students to seasoned faculty, in critical CPR skills. Second, it's about improving how the entire community responds to emergencies. And third, it's about making sure their nursing graduates are prepared not just for local challenges, but to meet the highest international standards out there. This quote from the source material just captures the significance of this so perfectly. A quantum leap. That's not just an improvement, it's a fundamental transformation. It elevates their practical training to a truly world-class level, and it's all focused on the most critical skill there is, saving a life. So all of this, the community convoys, the strategic partnerships, the creation of a world-class training center, it all leads to one ultimate goal. It's about the future. It's about shaping the next generation of healthcare leaders and creating a ripple that's going to continue long, long after they graduate. So, what does this all really add up to? Well, the BUE Faculty of Nursing isn't just teaching procedures from a textbook. They are literally forging a new kind of healthcare professional, one who is not only technically skilled and globally competent, but also deeply connected to their community with this powerful sense of social responsibility. And that brings us to this final, really powerful question. The work this faculty does today, the training, the outreach, the values they instill, That is the answer. Because of them, a new generation of skilled, compassionate, and community-focused nursing leaders stands ready to act when it matters most.